All right, hey, what's going on? Happy Saturday. It's actually Saturday, March the 22nd. So, hope everybody's had a decent week to this point. Let me turn that down a little. Okay. As we well know, every time I turn stuff down, it turns itself back up. All right. I think we got it. Yeah. Okay. We got it. Good. Good, good. Story of my life. Nothing listens. One sec, guys. All right. So now we got it. So this is actually just a daily chart. Kind of going to try to make this weekly recap quick, concise, and short as well. Um, so I can kind of just do this. We can actually see like last week, basically this previous week. This is Monday. Make that a little bit bigger so you can see it. So this would be considered a mixed week, right? We had a Monday high of the week. Tuesday technically put in a low, but if you look very closely, Friday like ticked or pipped out, if you will. Tuesday low. So the long and the short, what would I be expecting or what am I looking for this upcoming week? Continued longs. Look to take out Monday buy side. So essentially, what we'll probably see at the initial phase or initial start of next week is going to be typically what we see. I don't want to say every, but almost every week, which is either an expansion beyond Friday's range or Monday to basically open inside. Right. So last week, if you look at this was Friday, we basically opened inside of Friday. Took a small short and then we expanded up on Monday, and then eventually what do? We closed back inside. So initially, previous week, I actually said I was looking for sells, but I was also saying we had taken internal range liquidity, should be seeking external range. That didn't play out. What instead played out was basically, again, it was a mixed week. So we got some highs, some lows, some who knows. Some of that is going to be geopolitical based. Some of it's going to just be economic and then domestic sentiment and fundamentals. So what am I expecting again for this upcoming week? A run above Monday buy side. So if we scale down really quick and just show you in here. This is the move back above. So one thing to note, especially tomorrow, Globex Open. So we could see a small retracement from this expansion, from this leg up. So as I said, initially what we could be looking at for Globex Open is a short back. Now, how far, how long, how deep, who knows? I don't anticipate to or expect to know any of that. However, this is a 5 minute. I just wanted to show you this on a 5 minute at least. You've got two areas of fair value. We did get a reach back in here, but not to say it's possible, but it is possible to see price maybe short all the way back in, get a deeper retracement into Friday's range. So we could also see that down here. One thing I'm not going to say is going to give me like the overabundance of confidence that that's going to happen is because just like you have two areas of fair value here back to back, you also have two areas of fair value here as well back to back. What's the difference between these two and these two? This first area of fair value, the highest or the closest to price, has actually already been traded back into. So it's a possibility, as with anything, that, as I like to say, lows, highs that sit inside areas of fair value, primed and likely to be run. If this does not hold, it's possible this could to springboard price back long. Or if we're looking for a deeper retracement based upon economic news, which we're going to check before I hop off here. We're going to take a look at that. I just want to jump up to a 4 hour really quickly. And why are we going to the 4 hour? Because sometimes we can frame ideas based around 6 a.m. 4 hour candles. So that is a 10, So that's Thursday's 6 a.m. candle. This is Friday's 6 a.m. candle. So right now, it doesn't look as if we're really going to come back into this as of right now. But if you're looking for targets long, one of the things that when I look at candle range, I always like to go back out and see if I could find like a 6 a.m. candle that has not been closed beyond or within. And lo and behold, we've got this one here from March the 10th. So if I just wanted to draw on here, I could do something like this. And what you'll find is that Friday's closure closed back inside this candle, his 4-hour candle range. Now, does that mean that it's going to run out the buy side? Could. Don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see. But like I said, that's just it's just an idea, right? And this just basically shows I'll drop back down and show you. I did not take this position, but this was just my idea, and I just said this to you as well. Looking at the possibility of a move back down in short. So like I said, just looking at how price moved up on Friday, it was pretty aggressive after taking out Tuesday's sell side liquidity, or the Tuesday low, daily low. So we could very well see a move back short before a continuation long. But again, something that we'll just have to look out for and see. So I want to hop in really quick and we'll take a look and see what economic news we have coming up for next week. So next Monday, we have, we've got 945 PMI. So that's S&P manufacturing. So that's the services report. On Tuesday, you've got consumer confidence. Wednesday, durable goods. We also have Fed speaker as well, Kaskari at 10 a.m. I would say just to kind of be aware of that. Excuse me. Thursday is going to be an interesting day because we've got, as typical, we're going to have jobless claims at 8:30. So that'll be something to look out for. And then on Friday, we don't have any economic news. So, or excuse me, I'm sorry. We do have news. We got PCE for Friday. And that's going to be at 8:30. And Michigan sentiment. And Bostic speaks on Friday. But by the time he speaks, it's going to be 3:30. So between basically Wednesday and Friday. So this week might not be a bad week to trade. I don't like trading high impact news. The XFA, we are down in the XFA 642. However, and I don't mind jumping in and showing you guys, had a little bit of a mixed week. So like I said, overall we're down 672 in the account. However, I'm taking a little bit of a different approach. This time around, we already have our 4 winning days locked in. I was looking for something in particular on Friday, did not get that. Took a couple of positions on Friday, just did not pan out. It just didn't. So, all in all, yeah, 672, not the greatest, but at the end of the day, I'm going to stick to what's basically gotten me through like the 4 winning days, obviously 5. And then I'm just going to basically do something in the opposite of what I did the last time with the XFA. And just to quickly share with you guys, and then I'm going to get out of here. We're at about 10 minutes or a little under 10 minutes. But the last time I was just shooting for the fences. I was trying to hit home run, and I blew that XFA. This time around, I have like my structured plans, and I went on ahead, and my idea is just secure the 5 days, right? Secure the 5 days of 200 or more, and then just slowly, incrementally get into trade ideas. So what you see here was a trade idea that, again, I took in the practice account. This is the same position that I lost on Friday, but I was just in premature. I was in too early, and my stops were too tight. They weren't tight enough, hence why I'm down 672. But nonetheless, still confident in the overall trade plan. It's still an edge that I have. It's still an edge that I'm operating from. So still confident that we can get it turned around. It's not that big of a deal. But that being the case, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. We'll try to get back into the lives starting tomorrow, actually. Globex, I will in all likelihood not be taking a position in Globex, because one of the things that I've also kind of learned in this previous week of like not streaming a whole lot, not live streaming, is that New York AM session and PM session, just in my forward testing, has demonstrated that I've had greater success there. So of the days that I've closed out the 200 or more, they have been usually coming after the New York Open. And they've been later in the morning, where I'm able to kind of see what price action is developed and what is potentially being reached for. But I've ultimately closed those positions prior to them just running out. So again, going about it a little bit differently this time around. Just trying to secure like those 5 winning days, and then going back in and then just kind of looking for essentially the same setups, and just to kind of dig out of the drawdown that we're in the account. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm not gonna prolong this, make this any longer than what it has to be. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. I know I've been away, just kind of dealing with some stuff, working through some other things, mentally, psychologically, just trying to stay dialed in. And for the most part, I think I'm there. So if something changes with tomorrow, I'll be sure to update you guys on the comments tab on the channel. If you got any enjoyment or anything out of the video, please consider hitting the like, subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 250 subscribers. Like to do a giveaway or something when we get there. Not a huge milestone, I know, for a lot of people, but still want to give back to those that have tapped in, that have subscribed. When I am live streaming, you're here with me. More just about the community. For me, it's just the interaction, it's the camaraderie, and it's the fact that we're all in one way or another at different levels on the same journey, which is something I appreciate and enjoy sharing with others. Big shout out to T Camp, MCT, Mario. You guys are phenomenal. I appreciate you all. And again, thanks for everybody for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how everything's going. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. And if not, be safe, be profitable, and I'll see you the next time. Take care.